You know what that theme music is. That is Endurance Racing. Hi, everybody. I'm James, and I'm going to be joined alongside with Adam here in just a moment as we get ready for round number 1 of season number 7. We've missed you guys. It's been a long time since the 6 hours, but if you've missed your endurance racing, we are here to get your fix. Welcome to K1 Speed in Canton, Ohio. We are indoors today. I really wanted to start this season with the outdoor track tonight because we have a lot more boost available to the drivers tonight, and we thought, or I thought at least, this would be a great opportunity to debut that feature and to get everything going. But unfortunately, rain has come in and it has saturated the track, and it's been raining all day long. So we're going to be strictly indoors today. But for those of you who are familiar with the indoor track, you know that that just means to more traffic and just more congestion. So hello to whoever who was playing with the microphone. The cool thing about being in Season 7 now is that we actually have 3 reigning champions in the series now. So PJ Mannypenny, the original, then Katie Wise, who was Season number 2 winner, and then we also had Tyler Stevenson, who is returning as well. He won the most recent season, Season number 6. Marshall Miller's figured in there in the 2 middle seasons, but he won't be joining us tonight. We'll see him back racing at some point. So got a couple onboards for you, which we'll get some names probably here in a minute. Qualifications, I need to look and see how many times we're going to go out. We probably have this field split because we have a very full field tonight. I believe we have 26 drivers on deck, which means indoors with 2 heats of 13 drivers. Yeah, great. They have 4 qualifiers, so we've really split them up. 4? Yeah, maybe 3. Maybe I need to refresh this. Anyway, we'll get to the drivers' names when they run their qualifications rounds, but this is going to be a timed qualification so that you can switch your kart if you want to, if you're not liking what you're driving. So with indoor, it only goes to 5 minutes, though. So previously we gave you 7 minutes just because the track length is so much longer. This goes to 5, so there's Adam right there. He'll be hopefully up in the booth here in just a few minutes. I did want to talk to Tyler Stevenson if he's not going out in this first heat, though, because I think he'll probably be in the last round. If anybody wants to get that microphone over to Tyler Stevenson, we can talk to the reigning champion. Also, the winning team for the 6 hours, which was about a month ago. Lots of familiar faces tonight. If you guys are in the chat and rooting for your favorite driver, you know that we encourage you to put the names of that driver up on the chat so that we can get them up on the screen. And we'll do our best to try to coordinate a GoPro. Can't guarantee anything, but if we can ride along with them, that'd be even better. I know one of the drivers that was very popular for the 6 hours, Jordy. He was one of our fan favorites. He was signed up for this race, unfortunately did not make it tonight. So Jordy, hopefully you're watching. He was part of the crew that helped tested part of this new boost setting last Monday.
They want to talk to the champ on the stream.
Really wanted to see what the drivability of the new boost was. My concern was like it's 15% more power when you press the boost button. That's 15% on top of what they already had previously. And my gut was telling me that maybe the racing wouldn't be that great, but it turned out to be pretty fun. So we're going to give it to the drivers tonight, and they're going to unleash it on the indoor track. They don't even get that long straightaway to test out the max speed. So let's check overhead with our cameraman, Zach. Hi, Zach. I know you can't talk to us, but welcome back. All right, we got Tyler Stevenson sitting down there, and I think he's got a headset on. So as these guys roll out for qualifications, I want to talk to the reigning champion because you've had a little bit of time to digest your championship, and then also you turned around in the 6 hours and you said, hey, let's win it for the team. So give us your thoughts heading into this Season 7. What have you been thinking of in the off season here?
Nothing much. I'm ready. I'm excited for the new season. I think it's going to be very competitive for sure. A lot of good racers, so I'm excited about that.
I think this is probably the most drivers we've seen returning from any other season prior to that. Do you remember a time where we've had this many experienced and veterans joining us?
Not that I can remember. David might know, though. But I mean, there's a lot of familiar faces, that's for sure. That's always a good thing too.
Were you disappointed that we're not going to run outdoors today, or do you like running the indoor track?
I was disappointed.
Oh, yeah, I was too.
Yeah.
I was just telling everybody about that. Yeah, looking at those garage doors and seeing them closed is kind of a sign of wintertime, and we don't really like that.
I know. Yeah, I love the outdoor. It would have been a lot of fun if we could maybe do it in the rain, but the weather's pretty bad. So.
Yeah, so you got to do a test in the rain.
Yep.
Tell the viewers about that.
It's harder than you think. Racing on the sim in the rain is, I mean, a little easier. I'll just say that.
Yeah, you found yourself spinning and turning around the opposite direction quite a few times.
Yeah, for sure.
Which can be fun, but if you're trying to set a competitive lap time, it's a little challenging.
Yeah. I mean, it was so much fun, though. I'd love to do a race in it, just because so much unpredictability.
Yeah, when we need to just get that perfect condition where you have a little bit of wet drying. So we can have a wet track, but just can't have it soaked like it is, and it's actually still raining right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So. Did you check outside just to make sure?
No, I didn't.
All right, Tyler Stevenson will be watching you to see your qualifications. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
You're reigning endurance champion. As we got Adam, finally.
Yes, what's up?
Adam's been running around taking care of everything down in the pits, trying to get this race ready to go. As we got our first round of qualifiers out there, Josephine is actually our first onboard camera. It says Gavin, his name, but that's not actually Gavin. So I think Josephine is in the car number 9. So.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I know when I was coming up, trying to listen to where people are boosting, and it sounded like not everybody was using their boost. Unless they're boosting in the wrong spot. I know it sounded like Josephine was, but hopefully everybody knows you can use your boost for these qualifiers.
That's definitely tricky because it's so powerful. I'll explain a little bit more about that as they go along. About how we calibrated the cars and how we actually got more power out of them. You might be surprised that we can actually draw more energy out of the batteries.
Ooh, we have a swap already. Looks like Justin Walker has come into the pit.
Yeah, they left his car or his camera there. So Josephine, a little bit of arm motion as she talks about or talks to herself as she's driving the indoor circuit tonight. Let's look down on the right-hand side, the yellow button, and see if she ever presses that.
It sounded like she was right here, but yeah, looks like she just did. And then you still got to slow down enough. Oh.
Yeah, be careful because it really pushes you out wide. It really carries.
You got to kind of press it a little earlier.
But she is on the top of the leaderboard of that 26-0. Adam and I have new screens to look at tonight. We've changed out the video board. We're using the one that we use for the 6 hours. It's going to be a little challenging, and I hope that we can keep up with all the onboard action for you tonight. But
yep, don't even know what I'm looking at.
We have a whole new layout and new ways to read timing and scoring. So I can't guarantee replay, though, tonight. So replay is just going to be probably – you have to wait for round number 2. So typically on the indoor track, we see 25 – low 25. So 25.5, 25.4, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I'll expect to see even lower times than that with the boost tonight. But it looks like so far nobody's from this group has busted into the 25s or 26.0.
Josephine just did. 25.9.
25.9. And the flying laps do not count. So this is your last lap. You can't get around in under 20 seconds. And she will round our famous carousel and back to the front straightaway and see if she improves.
Oh,
nope.
Close.
No change on that.
Got a lot of new people today, seems like.
Well, I was just saying to Tyler that it seemed like we have the most people returning.
It's not new, but yeah, I guess you could say like Jackson and Josephine. I know she's done it before.
She
but
started, yeah.
She's probably going to do all 6 months.
Her dad, Clinton, will be joining us in the next round.
And then we have our junior champion, Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden Harbaugh. Did he just grow taller all of a sudden, or what happened?
Yeah, he was running a bunch of practice races today.
Let's check our pit timer to see if that's going to work as they come in. So what, he just they just checked his height and he was finally tall enough to drive the adult car. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
I know he was throwing down like 25s, just warming up in those full races we had today. But interesting to see what he can do with the boost and stuff.
Yeah, full races for sure. You guys had your hands full with several parties, and everybody just seemed to show up all at the same time tonight, which tends to happen on endurance nights.
Yep. Should have just showed up at open. We had some more spots available then.
Yeah, we do have pit timers working. Okay, pit timer right now is not going to apply because they're just coming into the pits for their the end of their session. But that is going to be an indication during the race when the cars come in to do a pit swap. I changed the verbiage on there so it says in pit now instead of just having car number.
Yeah.
And hopefully it makes more sense to people watching. We'll get rid of that. If you guys are in the chat, give us a thumbs up or down on the audio because obviously with this new board, we are making sure that it sounds as good as it can, or at least the same as what it used to. Oh, there we go. We always have to scoot this way.
Oh.
So yeah, welcome, Adam. Welcome to season 7.
Season 7, yeah.
It's hard to believe we have this many seasons already, but
it is. It's pretty crazy.
All the way from the point where we thought endurance racing was going to be pretty much canceled because it didn't seem like we had enough participation, and all the way to today where we've got people lined up ready to get into the race. It was great.
And then at the end of this, 12 hours. It's going to come so quick.
Yeah, this is the cool season because it leads into March 13th.
This could be the 12 hours in no time.
As far as we know, the world's only indoor electric go-kart race that lasts for 12 hours. Reflecting back on the 6 hours now that we've got to run it for the very first time, it was a great fall event. We had perfect weather for it. I mean, it literally was the twilight race that I'd always envisioned it being. We had great response from the drivers and all of them asking when they can sign up for the 12 hours already, which is always good to see. And we had a great crew that made it all run, so that is back on the stream if you guys want an opportunity to go back and watch that, all 6 hours of it. Miles Braxton, usually joining us from the chat, coming all the way from Washington State, believe it or not, to race this race. He's been practicing all weekend. I think he arrived yesterday. He ran, how many races do you think he's run the last few days?
I think 50.
You think he ran 50?
He's been here since noon today.
So he should have great feel for the track. Actually, he hasn't got a chance to practice with boost, though, has he?
I did one race this morning when nobody was here with him.
Okay.
Just I said, hey, I'll turn it on. You can try it. Just since you are racing tonight.
So he's only got one shot at
And he said
boost.
he only used it. He only pressed it one time. He didn't know exactly what he was doing. I didn't really tell him how to use it or anything.
Gotcha.
But we'll see what he can do. I know he broke into the 25s in warm-ups.
Otherwise, got on board with Clinton Matthews. We just mentioned him a few minutes ago. Josephine's dad.
Yeah, a lot of family in these.
Are the Harbaughs both racing or just Aiden?
Just Aiden.
Okay.
As Aiden's already out there throwing down, is that 25.5? Can't see that. Is that 25.5?
Good question. I guess we got to figure out a better way to read that, don't we?
Let's get a refresh it. Yeah, 25.5. Wow. That is awesome. And you never know. He was just here running races. And, yeah, he wanted to join the endurance race tonight. So you never know if he's going to show up all the months.
Don telling us it sounds good. Okay, thanks, Don. Oh, because David's racing tonight. That's why we've got Don.
David is here, yes.
Oh, there's the outside from Clinton Matthews. That's exactly what it feels like to hit that boost button going into turn 1.
Oh, it carries you.
It carries.
It's fast.
If you don't hit it early
yeah.
in the carousel, it'll carry you for quite a ways. But I love giving these drivers a different challenge. Give it, mix it up and everything. Let's see. Might have given these guys the wrong overlay. Go back to Miles for just a second. Let's go overhead with him.
I really like his outfit.
That is cool.
It matches perfectly. I don't know if he wears that every time he races, but it's pretty
You
cool.
never know.
He needs to get some pants.
I think he also has matching sunglasses he was wearing too.
Okay. It's super cool. Aiden with a 25-1. That is a
The kid
crazy quick time.
who's never driven an adult car prior to tonight.
Prior to tonight, yes.
What car is Katie in? 2? Okay. Jacob, if you can hear me, I gave you the wrong overlay number. It's supposed to be overlay 4, not 2. So here we go. Katie Watts.
There's Katie.
Katie's been having some great events recently. We had Exhibition of Speed where she finished second. Her and her team did a great job with 6 hours. And a GP last Sunday, or 2 Sundays ago, she qualified third.
Third?
Yeah.
Did she finish fourth?
No, I think she finished third because that was the first time she said she had gotten a podium.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, and then, their team did great in the 6 hours, and Jonathan was doing inside. They all did good for the Expedition Speed. We'll see if they have that same team going into the 12 hours.
There, she jumped up just a little bit on her time. 25.6 so far, so she's
Yep. A lot of them are breaking into the 25s.
Yeah. Check up here with Clinton because he had some traffic right in front of him. I think those were the guys that were hitting the barriers around.
Yeah, couple newer people into this endurance race, especially with the new boost. Because hopefully they know it does carry you after you use it if you don't use it in the right spots.
Cy Linderman in the yellow helmet rounding corner number 1. He might get a chance to get one more flyer in. Oh, it looks like he's going to back off, though. Armand was waving the white flag, but it looks like the traffic is going to hold him up to get that last flyer.
He might be able to get it. I think he's got it. You said Cy?
Yeah. It looked like he backed up and turned 1.
Yeah, he might not be going for a fast lap, but
yeah,
he made it around.
Just to see if he could have run out Aiden. So
who's that? Chris with the 26.3. Aiden finishes with a 25.1. That is the time to beat so far. And that is a pretty good time.
25.101.
Did you do any, I'm sure you did testing with the boost. How much faster is it? Like per lap time, would you say? Like,
when we were testing it with outdoor, because we'd not done it indoor, it was a full second.
Outdoor, okay.
Full second faster.
So like most of the faster guys that we have will probably be around 24. Into the 24.
I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. Well, yeah, it should be in the 24s, I think,
okay,
as far as your fast guys. I don't know if you'd be like a full second off because of the limited amount of track space, but.
Yep, 13 people, each heat for the finals. Indoor track. Owen loves that.
I always get so nervous with that, but that's what we like. We like to see the heats full. But again, we've had perfect weather here for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Probably the first day,
yeah, this is the first really fall rainy day we've had.
It rained about 2 weeks ago, but that was about it. And then it didn't rain before that for about 3 months.
We'll put that time up on the screen, the 25.101. So
awesome.
Where's camera 1 or 3 at?
Do you? Oh.
What?
You want to interview Miles? You want me to have Miles come up here?
Yeah, whatever.
Would you want to talk to him?
Yeah, we can. Go just give him a mic down there and we can talk to him.
Oh, and yeah, it doesn't seem like Owen's really doing anything.
Slacker.
Owen, grab the mic and hand it to Miles.
I see a Dom in the pits too.
Mm-hmm. Dom was running some races last night, and he's quick.
Always.
He's quick, man.
Hopefully it
it's
didn't
gonna
throw
be a
him
battle.
off. Hopefully it didn't throw him off because
Yeah, it was just all outdoor.
he's done so well without practicing, and he practiced last night. So
Yeah, but like nobody's really been able to practice the indoor. There was only a few
No.
that got in today.
yeah, our leaderboard on the inside the center for indoors was just blank because nobody's run it for
Yeah.
weeks.
There looks like Mark Davis.
Yep.
It's cool. It's like a GoPro looking at a GoPro. And they're off.
Does he do? I know they've updated it, but it still says Clinton.
They might have just not gotten to it.
I think they gave me a different camera, so let's change this. Because I know we have Mark fans in the chat. Car number's 8.
Yeah. This race we have Mark, Alex, Dave, Xander, PJ Mason, and Jonathan.
There we go. There we got we got Miles in the pits there. Miles, can you hear us okay?
Oh, okay.
How you
Yeah.
doing? Hey, welcome to Canton, Ohio.
Thanks.
So you've watched us on the live stream for a long time. What made you decide to finally fly all the way to Ohio to race?
Well, I just wanted to like do something that was, bigger than my I guess you could say just do something that is beyond my comfort zone.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, definitely. So you've been practicing here for the last 2 days. What do you think of the track and the cars?
I think it's very complicated.
From which standpoint?
I'm sorry?
What standpoint is it complicated?
I would say probably turn 1 and turn I don't know, that other end over there, in the carousel.
The carousel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
And you finally got to run Boost for the second time. Adam said you ran 1 test race today, but second time. What'd you think of that?
Yeah, man. I mean, it was crazy because I was literally I knew that I was gonna not make the A main today. So, well, probably because that first time here, just trying to get better. And yeah, I mean, that's all there's to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. Well, we'll let you go, and good luck tonight wherever you get sorted out in the list. And thanks for coming into Ohio tonight.
Cool. Thanks.
Good to see you.
That's
We were-
called dedication.
Yeah.
All the way from Seattle, Washington. That's just. I think he was even saying something that he wanted to come to all of them.
He was going to try. It's a big commitment. We know with coming once a month and the flights and all that kind of stuff. So. Back on board with Mark Davis. We're going to be watching that time to see if anybody goes to the 25.
Does look like a couple of them are at 25.1s. I don't know. Oh, looks like Dave just got him with a 25.015. Maybe.
If there's, yeah, we'll get through. So if there's anybody who's trying to beat his kid, it's Dave
Yeah.
with Gavin Patterson, who will probably be in the last qualifier. The two of them we had a good laugh about because he was basically blocking his son during qualifications. That was fun. And Dave also going to be my racing partner on Sunday for one of the last races at Pittsburgh International Raceway. If you guys haven't heard, well, there's nobody in the racing community that hasn't heard that Pittsburgh is closing. So we are very sad and disappointed to be losing that track because it's basically one of the closest outdoor tracks to us. I think one of the nicest facilities by a long shot. And we'll be losing that facility, unfortunately, at the end of the year here. So we're just trying to get every little bit of racing action we can out of it. PJ Mannypenny in the number... No, I'm sorry. It is Dave. You were doing the right thing, Zach. So I forgot. Dave got a new helmet.
He did get a new helmet.
Yeah,
I was
it's one
wondering
of
who that was.
These really sleek bell
It looked like
helmets.
Dave, but
Yeah.
those are nice.
In car
Super
number
nice.
31. Yeah,
It
it
is.
looks so similar to PJ's, but not quite. It's got a a more closed visor to it.
Mason jumping up with a 24.98.
First person to break into the 24s.
Nice.
Got to time that boost just right coming out of the carousel as Dave does that, and he also improves.
Wow.
25.952.
That top 4 is really close. They should all be able to get maybe one more. I don't know who's crossing. Dave should be able to finish one more.
Yeah, it looks like 15 seconds to go. We'll have enough. And boost right out of here because you got 15 on the car.
Just hold it down. Hold it down.
No, don't do that. And straight line it.
Oh.
Does not improve.
No. Ooh, Xander just got it. Just got across the line. But yeah, it's going to... 24s are good. That's a good time to have.
Yeah, the new 24.952.
Be interesting to see where these guys are going to jump up.
Yeah, Gavin and Dave do have the same helmet. If they're
They have
using,
the same exact helmet?
well, they own the same one. I don't know if they're racing with it.
You were at.
Are they going to be? I didn't know if Gavin was on track with it or not, but.
Well, Gavin's going to be going out right now.
And of course, on board with Mark Davis, he finished up just on the cusp of that 25-0. Finishing in third spot for this qualification round.
Oh.
That was
switched it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That time for Mark Davis was .070 off of Dave, and the gap between Dave and Mason.
It's a good time for Mark. It's a good spot.
Was 200ths. So all three of those drivers really, really close.
Yeah.
Jacob, do you want front 2 cart in row 1 plugged in?
So I know we've got Gavin right here. Oh
Yep,
yeah,
the same
Gavin.
exact
Yeah,
helmet.
there he's going to
Great.
wear the same helmet. Yeah.
That must have been the only color they had in stock.
With the car's Crocs, of course, driver's favorite. Can we zoom in on them?
All right, there they go. Oh, nope. Yep.
So did you end up programming all the cars for Speed 4 then?
Yes.
All right, so we're running boost on Speed 4, which is the normal mapping that we use for the cars. And as we get ready to watch these, traditionally the fastest qualification group here, David Pons going out on track, I'll tell you a little bit about how the boost was reprogrammed. So basically the controller on the cars looks for a voltage level coming out of the battery pack. And that's around 54 volts normally. But we just tried something one day. We're like, you know what if we tell the computer that it has more than 54 volts? And it worked. So the controller will try to draw more battery power out of the car than traditionally it is programmed to do. So I said, okay, let's all of our speed mappings 1 through 4 are done based upon percentages, and we normally run about 85% battery capacity on our Speed 4, which is our top level. But we can't just add a bunch of voltage and run at 85%, so we had to figure out, okay, how do we back down from 85% and make that new voltage nominal so that when you hit the boost, it gives you more power. Are you following?
Nope.
All right. What we figured out was instead of 85%, it was 73%. That happens to be the number. So now the difference between the traditional mapping and the boost mapping is the difference between 73 and 100%. It takes a little extra energy out of the battery. One of the reasons I didn't want to run boost during the 6 hours because we didn't know how much the batteries were going to be able to withdraw. And we were able to test that in the last couple of weeks. We had like a special boost night on Monday to do testing with a bunch of drivers. And I looked at the reports and the battery telemetry we got, and everything looked A-OK. So I'm really excited tonight to run this, and it'll be our first ever event with basically over say overclocking or overvolting the battery controllers.
Tyler has just got the time at the 24/7. It's looking like 24/7.93. Sounds like somebody. Oh, maybe not. All right.
You guys have the names backwards. So the
This looks like
number 1 is
Dom is
Anthony.
coming into the pits to swap his cart.
I don't know where they put that one. So let's see, Car 2.
As you guys can all see, Giovanni is back for this season.
Yeah.
His dad ran last season, but Giovanni's back for this season.
As if we needed another driver who was a top-tier contender to be added to the list.
There's
Yeah.
some hot flyers in this.
This is going to be close. Tyler
this season.
Stevenson going purple now.
Tyler might just get a 23. I mean, 24/6.
24/6, yeah. We're going to be obliterating that pole position time there. Anthony Narovsky always close behind with Tyler. These two battle neck and neck all the time. He is 2/10 off of Tyler's time right at the moment. And we need to switch over Anthony's name so that I can go to his GoPro. A file overhead.
So there you see Tyler. Looks like he's coming up on some traffic, but these guys are all pretty quick. Looks like Tyler's going to give up on this lap. There we see Anthony with the same helmet.
Yeah, no change there. Sponsorship from DK and Fence. DK and D&K Fence.
So he's still just sitting at like 24.9. David jumps up to third with the 24.
Who's driving car 19? Oh, yeah.
That was
somebody else.
Dom. There, they could just take it out of the row. Looks like Anthony is content where he's finished. So he's holding second place unless somebody else can jump him.
1/10 off as I see that somebody else has dived into the pits.
Looks
and
like
that's
they're all just
going
coming
to be
in.
for everybody. Yep. So
Wow.
Tyler Stevenson is going to pick up right where he left off. The championship leader.
And Anthony, David, and Gavin were all like literally right there, like behind you, like for second place.
They were 24, so 831, 879, and a 900.
Yeah.
Dom D'Angelo sitting back there in the 7th spot. I don't think that it will sort him. I don't think
You could
that'll
probably
mix up.
advance it if you wanted to.
We can do that. So we'll find out who the.
Should just go right to it if I did everything correct this morning. Yes, it should be 13 and 13. Awesome. Yep. Cool.
Oh, so it will sort Mason and Mark Davis into the A mains.
Did they tie?
No, they were close. They were very, very close in times. But that'll put. So Tyler, Anthony, and David, then the two Pattersons. And then Mason and Mark.
Look at Mark Davis.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I was talking to you about the top 3 times on his qualifier. Yeah.
That'd be his best finish in a qualifier in his career in the endurance. That is awesome.
But unfortunately, that means Dom D'Angelo is going to be out of the A main. He's going to be starting in the 4th spot of the B main, which is very unusual for him.
And this is what we what is that?
What's what?
Oh, it looks like they're running Dom again.
Oh, is it because his was he running 19? Let's see if he was running car 19. That's the
He was, but I mean, what are the?
then it was a boost problem.
But he should only get 2 minutes, right? Because if he pitted, he had that other half of the 5 minutes.
Did he go out in 19 or did he switch to 19?
He went out in 19 and he switched to 29
Oh.
halfway through. So he technically should only get half.
Yeah, I agree because he shouldn't have more time than.
Both carts had a boost issue. If you can hear me upstairs, both carts had a boost issue.
Oh, so Jacob telling us both carts had a boost issue. All right, well, he'll get to run it
That's-
by himself, and then we'll see where he sorts out. So that won't be the end of the road with him in the B main then. That boat, the second car he swapped into, I understand 19 because that has been a
There's one,
concern,
yeah.
but surprised the other one he had a problem. But all right, Dom D'Angelo on track, warming up the tires in number
Well,
26.
okay.
That'll give everybody time to get their card numbers sorted so that we can start the B main more quickly.
Well,
Yeah.
not really, because we don't know where Dom will finish.
I know, but they can get everybody else going. Get them drawn in the B main.
Yeah, but you don't know if he's going to be in the B main.
Well, it doesn't, everybody else though.
Yeah, but why would he? You would want him to pick if he's first in B main. You'd want
Oh,
him
you're
to
talking
pick
about
first,
picking his
like
car
picking
number?
carts.
All right, fair enough.
Never know. Remember last season, start of the season, Dom had a bad week. Won.
You're assuming that he will then, if he does qualify in the B main, then he needs to pick his car according to the
Yeah,
number he has.
yeah.
I got you.
Most likely, I think he's already in the A main.
Yeah.
And now they gotta adjust. One of the people in the A main, the last place, needs to hop into the front of the.
Gotcha.
So PJ will lead off the B main.
Well, potentially.
I think you already beat him. He's at
Oh,
I think you already beat him.
You're at a
He's
24-9. Okay, so that will bump PJ. Yeah, but for those of you who follow along Mark Davis, you get to watch the A main tonight. He's been in there, mixed, but that's good. More consistent qualification runs for him in that A main.
He's got to be so happy.
Yeah, I would be.
Oh.
Now they can go ahead with the B main then.
Yep. They just got to swap PJ over.
Yeah, if you listen closely, you can really hear that motor spool up as he goes across the front straightaway.
And I remember when we were talking, I think it was the first one of the streams of last season, but one of the guys was talking about the boost and how it doesn't always feel like you're actually hitting the boost. You don't get that like whoosh. But right now, you hit that boost.
You do feel it.
You feel it, yeah. It does make your head kind of like jerk back a little bit if you're not ready for it, but it's definitely intense.
And pretty much the only people who got to practice with it are the ones who came to that
Or pop-up boost.
that practice session. Yeah, so we sent out an invite to all the people in the text message group. So everybody who runs endurance had an opportunity. But I know it's a Monday night, and it was kind of a almost a last minute thing. So other than that, nobody else really got to practice with it.
Yeah.
But you can really tell. I mean, as Dom goes around the track, like it's a handful. As he
It is.
tries to maneuver turn one down here, he carries so much speed. You get so used to running the car at certain position with certain throttle, certain braking zone, and then you hit it, and then you just keep accelerating. And you really got to be ready for the braking zone as he hops his way through turn number one.
Yeah, the carts might look a little hoppier, but that's just because they're coming in faster. You got to slow down more.
And it's tempting to want to hit it through turn three, but the problem with that is that short shoot into four.
Man. You can really only hit it after the carousel right there.
Yeah,
Everything else is just too tight.
I mean, if you want to be daring with it, you can, but it's just
You're going to have to use your brake like hold your brake.
It might end up costing you more time as you push this left-hander right there.
All right, he's got one more lap. His time's a 24.939. We'll see if he can better it here. So he's coming around the carousel. You can probably see him hit the boost. You can hear it. Nothing.
Nope, no
24.9. All right, where does that put him in the A main? I would look at like maybe
24.9.
Jensen's time. Check like Jensen, 24. Okay, no, a little higher. In front of Gavin as well. Oh wait, 24.9.
There's a 9.31 and Gavin's a 9.0. So looks like he'll start 5th.
Well, yeah.
Oh no, sorry, he'll be behind Gavin. And then where did?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Mason was a 9.81.
So 9.3. So he should be he should be in front of Dave too. Yeah, Dave had 9.52. 9.31.
You're good.
So if you just joined us, thanks for finding the stream. We just finished the qualifications. We're going to be getting ready to do 2 mains tonight. It is 2 30-minute races on our indoor track tonight. We've been talking about the boost, and we will continue to be talking about the boost for the rest of the night, but that is the new theme of the night. When you run this race, you do have a pit stop that is required during whatever interval you want to. You can't... You can basically do it anytime you want, but you have to come in and swap the cars. Because you get 15 boosts on each car, you probably won't see people pitting right away unless they really want to take a risk, but then they're throwing away boosts because they don't get to use them before they swap their car. And then we did implement a new procedure towards the end of last season where when you come into the pits, you then have to pick a random number between 1 and 3 on the tablet, and when it gives you that assignment is where you pick that car out of which row. So it helps eliminate the people who were pitting based upon what car was up next, and it added in a random factor so that you couldn't tell exactly what car number you were going to be getting in when you swapped.
Yeah.
So seemed to work pretty well. We'll continue that tonight. We're always about trying new procedures and new processes to see how they go.
Yeah, I know with a lot of the younger kids, some of the dads were asking if we were going to help them with their pedals and stuff, but that kind of blames us if something was to go wrong. So I told them they kind of have to figure it out themselves.
They have 75 seconds for the whole thing, so.
Because like we don't want to have one of our track workers stuck trying to put a pedal on and then they lose time and then we get yelled at. So.
The timer is triggered when you come into the pit lane, so 75 seconds gives
it should
you
be enough.
Quite a bit of time. There still will be 7 rounds in the season, so the drivers will still drop their lowest score, just like we did last round. But that means because we're starting a month late, we're going to be doing double weekends in January and February.
Woohoo!
Pretty excited about that.
Because everybody says they wanted to do an hour long. They want more racing, so we'll give them more racing.
Yep. Go to k1speedcanton.com, click on Leagues, and then you'll see the Endurance Championship there.
You'll be able to sign up for the next one after this?
Yeah,
will that be tomorrow?
We'll open it tomorrow, yep.
Make sure you get in there. It does fill up pretty quick.
Pole position gets 1 bonus point, so Tyler already leading the pack tonight. Fastest lap during the race also gets 2 bonus points, so...
Ooh, that's a good one to get
then. Important as well. Yeah, we've seen Tyler capitalize on that in years past as well. Including one time, if I remember correctly, kind of even backed off a little bit just so he could push that fastest lap. It's forward thinking from a driver. I know you got a lot to think about when you're running these races, so just adding that one more piece of complexity, pretty cool.
Keep your feet all the way off the pedal.
And I don't care if this is just go-kart racing. Gridding up still is exciting and makes me nervous all at the same time. I got to race with the guys.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean.
Last Monday. And sitting on the grid, it's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. I know.
It's
go-karts,
anything. It's the start of a, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I played in a just a rec softball league, and it was still like, all right, like before the game, you get those little jitters of like, we got to play, you got to compete.
That's right.
Now, if you're not a competitive person, you might not care. So, but most of the people here are pretty competitive.
So we'll get us out of the way, and we will get the scoreboard up and refreshed. Be ready for pits if and when they come up. Cameraman Zach high atop the scaffolding tonight. You can see a picture of Gavin right there on the scoreboard.
Mm-hmm. That was from the
6 hours. Yeah. I said, well, get used to it because you're going to be the poster child for the Endurance series for the next 6 months. It's
cool.
Armand basically resetting all the power switches. Is that what I saw? We'll see if he hits Jonathan's.
Oh, man. Don't forget to put them on speed 4 when you start.
Yeah.
Make sure you click speed 4.
Don't forget that.
Somebody probably used boost in their warm-up lap.
Well, then they should not get it. Should be X'd. You lose.
All right, here we go. Looks like they're getting ready. Owen is talking to them.
PJ Mannypenny sitting on the pole. Jonathan Douglas close behind. We'll see what happens in the B main as they're off for a new season 7.
Looks like Katie got a good start there. She tried to take the inside of Cy, but kind of held up. You can't pass until you pass that checkered line, right? Like right away. So we're on board here with Josephine. She's right behind her father, Clinton.
Oh, sorry, we cut away for a second. Now she's got past him. So
yeah, looks like she got past him.
Intermittent video signal there. Jonathan Douglas up ahead. He's given PJ Mannypenny run for his money on 10. PJ, not typically a driver that will use boost right out of the gate. He will typically save it. If that's the case, maybe seeing why.
But he's the veteran. He's the veteran.
That's right.
It's going to take Jonathan a lot to get past him.
If that's the case, then we'll be seeing potentially a move later in the race as Jonathan continues to bump from the 16 behind.
He's just letting PJ know he's right there.
Here's a shot from overhead. There's the top 4 drivers. You got Josephine.
Look at that. That was all one 6-hour team right there. PJ, Cy, Jonathan, and Katie.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And they're all just
the long-haired freaky people.
Yep. Got some barriers clanking.
And with Katie Wise in the back of that pack, like we said, she's been having good success recently. So be watching her in the black helmet. She's in the number 36 right now. Switch back over with Jonathan Douglas in the number 2 spot. PJ Purple with that first lap of the 15 or 25.9. A little bit higher than we'll probably see as the race progresses. That's definitely a boost on Jonathan.
You can see him boosting. Got right up to him.
But not early enough.
Make sure we're not pushing.
Really have to time it just right.
It really is. And you can't use that person in front of you as a brake. Jonathan did a good job there slowing down.
Yeah, you'll annoy PJ pretty quickly by bumping him behind. But you can see because he hit that boost, he hit the purple lap time, the 25.5 last time.
Don't forget it's a 30-minute race, so it's going to be a long race.
Yeah, 15 boosts on the cars means if you're only going to use it once per lap, it's only every other lap.
Yeah.
So. Oh, car 6 is already in the pits. I believe that's coming from Ricky. Ricky usually
maybe a new is that a strategy?
He's usually an early pit stop.
He is.
Yep.
He's like, I just get my pit out of the way and
that's right.
Get going. Now he can settle in for the next 27 minutes. Hopefully he used all 15 boost.
Probably not.
It looks like Cy's right beside Jonathan. Jonathan's going to squeeze him just a little bit.
Oh, that's going to give Cy an advantage going back into turn 5, but Jonathan's going to have the inside of that line, and he's going to take that and hold that position as Katie's now going to give him pressure from behind as well. Katie Wise in the blue, and they're going to sort it back out. And there's definitely a push on the boost from Cy. As you can tell, the acceleration. It's a lot for these drivers to compensate for as they get a hold and a grasp of the new power.
It's really going to make it interesting on like some of the passing spots. Like you might be able to just hammer it into one of the turns just to try to pass them, take the inside.
Katie's going to try to open up this corner just a little bit, see if she can tuck inside, but not going to be enough room. As cart 6 up there expires, that's going to be the release for Ricky, and that'll be one pit stop completed
Awesome.
for the pack.
Get out of the way.
But as we see all the time, because the three cars battling, it's allowing PJ Manipenny to pull out a gap. Almost going to be a full second here as he goes past the line in front of the camera. Sorry, I said that number wrong. I said you have 15 boosts, so you can use it every other lap. That's not the case at all. Every other minute, which would be almost 3 laps. So, in fact, we noticed that in the testing. The people who a lot of us, we all used boost at the very beginning, and then the rest of the race just became very quiet and organized because nobody else had any boost left. They'd all burned it up early.
Yeah. You've watched some of the A main, you'll see if they save it towards like the end just to, or how late they pit just so they can have that 15 boost.
And one thing I noticed with outdoor, we won't see this tonight, but it will be more apparent that when that person behind you presses boost, when they get up beside you, it's almost too late. Like they have gained so much more momentum.
Mm-hmm.
I know Anthony Narofsky was one of the guys who was racing with me, and when he shot past me, I was like, I don't even have time to respond by pressing the boost because he's already passed me.
And it's quick. It's going to make passing a lot more fun, I feel like. So it looks like PJ's getting right behind Ricky. Most likely will probably throw the blue flag. So it looks like Ricky's going to let PJ by. Now Jonathan's going to be behind Ricky. Ricky, I was talking with Ricky. Ricky actually got, I want to say, I don't want to say the wrong word, but like eye surgery to where he can see a lot better now.
Yep.
So this is his first race being able to see, they said.
Yeah, he said he was adjusting to that. So good on him for keeping up with the racing discipline. Check up on board with Josephine Matthews. She's sitting in your number 5 spot. Looks like she's got clean real estate ahead, so she can run her own race.
You try to throw as fast as laps as you can when you got this clean space.
And yes, the car jumping like that is with the shock absorption of the GoPro right there. So it does get bouncy for these lighter drivers. For anybody who thinks that the lighter drivers have a tremendous advantage from an acceleration standpoint, it's worth noting that they have an equally difficult time getting the car through the corners.
You really have to slow down. So it looks like cart 34. Justin is now into the pits.
She's going to come up on Ricky as well in the number 5.
And Ricky's going
Take
to
him
let
on the
him by.
inside. Miles Braxton. Looks like he's in the 7th spot.
Sitting behind Clinton.
He's running a 26.1 last time by. Clinton and Josephine have swapped positions from their original starting order. She's gained a little bit of space on the number 2.
Looks like Clinton's going to get past.
Now Miles is going to have to deal with Ricky in the traffic. Looks like he's going to lose some time there. We'll check what this looks like overhead.
He's got gloves too, just like that.
They all match.
Yeah.
Who was the 34 that pit? I wasn't.
It was Justin Walker.
Justin Walker, okay.
So Justin Walker and Ricky have both been into the pits.
Yeah, both of these guys stand on pretty similar strategies to previous seasons.
Looks like Clinton might be stretching his hands. He might be already getting hand fatigue.
Or he's flipping Armand the Bird.
or he's mad at Owen.
No. Just kidding, Clinton.
It is a lot. I mean, they are already 18 laps in.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to get up to like 60 laps, and it's when I ran the Endurance, 30 minutes was good for me. Looks like Clinton's going to try to get past Joe. Looks like they're all coming up on the kind of like lap traffic. Miles going to get right behind Clinton.
Oh, now
So we're going to jump into like a four wide. It's Katie's going to pass Cy. And PJ's going to get bumped. Oh.
That's going to push 21 of Anthony over to the side.
It's
Make sure he gives him a little bit of room.
Just let him pass.
Is that leaving Cy in the back there?
Cy is going to get stuck behind them all. Armand's going to throw the blue flag for, I want to say, Anthony.
Yep. We like to see the rookie racers. In fact, we even have a point system for them. So if it's their first time tonight, they're going to be competing throughout the season with other rookies.
Keep coming.
Yeah, so hang in there.
Biggest thing is just keep coming.
The most important thing is where you finish in regards to your fellow rookies.
Correct. As Jonathan, Katie, and PJ are all bumper to bumper.
This battle between Jonathan and Katie was what we saw at the exhibition of speed. I think they did about 30 laps just like this.
Yeah, it was insane.
They were going reverse track with the shortcut that we open up for that event, and it was a fierce battle.
And good sport because they both got out. They were both laughing, and they had fun. And
had a great time.
You know, it does get annoying when people do like are bumping you and stuff, but you just gotta.
Well,
they're friends.
They had give and take on both sides.
Yeah. Looks like Miles trying to set up Clinton a little bit. He's got to pick and choose when you want to try to pass. It looks like he's going to try to get him. He got him right there. Great pass. He's definitely gotten the track down. He hasn't really, I don't know if he's really talked to a lot of guys about like the racing line and stuff, but.
Oh, really? So, like, no tips?
I'm sure, like, Zach might have gave him some yesterday, but his line always kind of looked like he knew the line. He just had to worry about his slowing down in turn one.
Good.
Oh, looks like we're going to have a stop in the race.
Not what we wanted to see, but I heard some bumping and grinding back there.
Definitely. Zach, you awake? Looks like that's Josephine being moved up.
Was that between Anthony and Josephine, maybe? They're going to give her that spot back, so time will continue to run.
Clean start.
Armand might take this opportunity to talk to some drivers. I don't know.
I think he's just making sure everybody can see the lights.
Might be a heads up for Chris Amaro, who is right ahead of Jonathan in the turn 3 back there.
Yeah.
Just because when they start, like, that's going to be a 4 position, so.
I think Jonathan can see. Yep. All right. There they go. It looks like everybody was able to get off to a good start. Jonathan's just going to make his way past Chris. Looks like somebody spun again. Oh. That is also, that would be, I mean, that's the driver's fault. You just got to have your feet off the pedal.
You got a cluster of cars back here going into turn 5. All right, here we go.
It's very strict because if your feet are on the pedal, we will have to turn the cart off. Like if something was to go wrong, we just don't want to have to turn your cart off, and then you might be able to get your boost back and stuff.
Yeah, resetting the car
so
gives unfair advantage. So
just keep your feet off the pedals. Wait for that green light. As Jonathan and Katie are still battling.
This battle for number 2.
It's gonna be interesting to see when they pit. Looks like Jonathan.
Yeah, what was he signaling? That wasn't a pit, but
he might be saying, "I'm catching you, PJ."
I don't know.
Looks like Miles was able to get past Clinton, so Miles is sitting 6th, Josephine's 5th.
I almost wish we had Jonathan's camera facing backwards. We got this great shot of him on board, but we can't see Katie back there.
With his Expedition of Speed sticker.
Yeah.
That's a good spot to put stickers. I'm going to start doing that. Right on your noggin.
Jonathan having to negotiate inside of turn 2, and he's going to swing it out wide. This is turn 3, and now the kink into turn 4. Do not go straight ahead. Do not go outside. Turn.
There's a barrier there. Don't worry.
Little mental adjustment from all of our drivers. Check back on Josephine. Doing just fine in the number 5 spot. As we look at car number 2, which I believe that was Clinton. He's going to hit that car.
Yes, Clinton is into the pits. Josephine is doing a very good job. She's just hanging back. Looks like Chris is going to get past Ricky. Got some more barriers clanking.
Ricky just needed to hold that corner a little closer. We were all like, is he going to make it?
We're about halfway through the B main, and we still got about a little more than half that still needs to pit.
Oh, we missed the pass. Katie is now past Jonathan. Must have happened this lap because the scoreboard's still showing him as he's going to battle.
Nope.
And this is the time you kind of want to try to have boost if possible to try to defend. But
Katie slides a little bit. That looks like that's going to hold up side, that little slide. Looks like we have cart 1 into the pits. It looks like Joe's into the pits. Jonathan's going to take the inside.
No, he's on the outside of the carousel.
Push wide, and Sai can, if he boosts, Sai can squeeze in there. Sai's
going to have the inside into turn 1, and Sai's going to take Jonathan because of that mess back there at the carousel.
That's the thing. You really got to pick when you're going to try to pass somebody because it could just throw you out wide.
Jonathan's setting up for the outside.
And
that was
Katie's
just
waving.
So much track space.
It looks like she might be going into the pit.
That's going to be her pit.
Nice. All right.
She'll dive in and let these two friends battle it out now.
It looks like we got a bunch of people into the pits.
We got 4 cars at least, all pitting. I think
Looks
they were all
like
waiting for that 15-minute mark.
Jackson's into the pit. And then we know Katie went into the pits.
Katie right there in the blue shirt. She knows she's got a little bit of time to breathe, taking it easy.
I swear she listens to us. Like whenever she's racing.
Yeah, but our stream is so far lagged.
Yeah, I know, but she just like same thing with David. They just like know. They know when we're talking about them.
That's true. Let's check out on the track as we got Jonathan Douglas in a little bit of traffic as him and Sai are weaving their way through.
That's gonna be fun though, weaving through traffic. I know that's why I like running some of the public races when they're full.
As long as the stakes for the pass are not too high.
Yeah.
But out in front, PJ Mannypenny still holding the lead. Pretty much a non-issue at the moment.
As there you can see PJ is just kind of cruising.
Luckily, we don't have the Pattersons and him in all the same race because we'd have 3 drivers that all look identical.
Oh, PJ's into the pits.
He waited for everybody to clear out, and so that will allow Katie, I believe, Sai to assume the lead. He's looking at the back of Chris Amaro in the 31.
You don't want to be held up too long. You're just going to want to pit if you get held up.
That's a good time to try to boost, but it looks like no. He's not going to be able to make the pass, even though he's going to get a blue flag. That's going to allow him to take it inside of 1. Okay, so that's going to be interesting now because when he does complete his pit stop, we'll see if this last couple laps cost him any time compared to Katie. Check with Jonathan Douglas and his onboard. That'll give you an idea where the gap is. Several car lengths up to first position. Flinging the car through turn number 4.
He does. He always puts his body weight into it. I love it. Got to make sure that seatbelt's just nice and tight.
Pull the car with you, yeah. Go to Josephine's camera because she's in the middle of this. Nope, not going to give us a clean feed, so we'll go back.
To Miles Braxton.
So Miles not completed his pit stop yet.
Hopefully he remembers.
Hopefully remembers.
It is his first endurance race.
Yep. We've seen it happen in the past.
You're just disqualified technically, right?
Unfortunately, yeah, you are
dropped to the bottom.
because there's no way to figure out where you would have finished if you had not, or if you had pitted. Maybe he just wants to lead the race for a little bit. I did that in the last event I
Go home, take a
participated in.
screenshot, post it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I was winning.
leading the race. I mean, it cost me a ton of time, but I was leading the race. At the 20-minute mark is where you really start to feel fatigue, even if you've run these races before. Your top 4, no pit yet.
Correct. $10 to go in this B main race. Think Cy and Jonathan are going to pit together? They're like best friends. They had to have like talked about this beforehand. I know when I would race, I'd always talk to a couple of the guys. When are you pitting?
And you lie to them to throw them off?
No, I don't lie.
Oh, okay. Did you mislead them intentionally or no?
No, Tyler would just follow what I would do.
Tyler followed you? Okay. Yeah. Do we have to go back a full year? You ran this last fall? Or was it
2 seasons ago, season 5.
It was spring then.
Yeah.
Spring of 24.
It started indoor and then we kind of went outdoor.
Reverse season. Hopefully we'll get an outdoor one in this
They
season.
might only get like one more.
I don't know.
Next month is all pretty much all it is. I mean,
I think November was about a. I want to say it was.
I mean,
about
the
a
weather
4
we've been having, it's been very nice. So you
There
never
we go.
know.
There's Jonathan. Nope, they are going to pit
they are
together.
pitting.
Okay. I thought that would be a bad strategy, but I guess we'll find out. We'll follow these guys overhead because they are leaders, and we're going to pay attention to where they sort out through the field. And there's
And
Miles. Miles came in all at the same time.
Awesome.
They have to spin for what row they're going to go out of. So therefore, they get basically a random car assignment. Change the car numbers in the scoring system so that it reflects you appropriately. We don't get to wear the transponders for this event. That's only for the longer endurance races where it follows the driver.
Yeah, it would be nice to get transponders though.
Yeah, maybe
For this.
someday. Maybe someday.
I always get so scared when they're swapping the cart numbers. Just you gotta have
Yeah.
that right number.
Yep.
So it looks like we have Anthony into the pits as well. So
Yeah,
they all
so-
remember to pit.
We got everybody. Yep.
Awesome. So it looks like Miles is probably going to be able to go first, and looks like he might have rolled it. Now he's okay. That's fine.
Oh, that's going to put Cy right in front, and then Jonathan. Okay, now they're both going to release.
And they're right in the middle of Kate. Katie's in the middle of both of them.
So Cy winning out in that transaction. You can see both of them as they came to the line. There was a little bit of a, hey, you're going first,
Yeah.
you're going second. And Cy obviously was the first pit stop person, so he had the right to leave first.
It was like Katie's going to be able to push him a little bit.
Oh, and this is where she's going to be using the boost. She's going to have the inside of turn 1,
Yeah.
and then she's going to take Cy.
You can see coming around that carousel, Cy had cold tires, and he kind of just lost control going a little wide. They're going to battle now.
So the pit stop strategy helping him out, but Katie on the warmer car in the 27 takes the advantage.
Jonathan got his camera, the correct one, right?
And that'll sort out the entire field now. Everybody completing the mandatory pit stop. PJ Mannypenny still well in control of the field. Katie Wise following second. Cy and Jonathan, the battle we've been watching with Josephine Matthews back here in the 5th spot. Katie started in 4th, so
She's the biggest mover so far, looking like.
right, moving up 2 spots, which is the minimum. You have to move at least 2 spots in order to qualify for the biggest mover.
Well, let's look. Look at Justin Walker there. He's moved up 4 spots.
Oh, yes.
Or 3.
Well, yeah.
3, right? 3, yeah.
He started
In 13th. He's in 10th. It's at
Okay.
3 or 4.
there you go. So he is the biggest mover of the B main.
It's an extra point.
That's right. Jonathan getting around Cy Linderman, and now they're going to battle through turn 4.
Wonder where PJ's at compared to all these guys.
I'm sure Zach will be able to find him for us. There he is, going through 3.
Oh, so he's a whole 2 turns ahead.
Yep.
Okay. PJ, yeah, he's probably just checked out. We got 5 minutes left, and Chris is going to let them by.
So that's
Or
Kate.
that's Joe.
But that's Katie's goal now. What could she do in 5 minutes to move up?
Hawk him down. Looks like Jonathan and Cy are going to come up a little bit on some traffic. We'll see if they're able to get past Justin cleanly. Here they are. We're going to see if we can see if Cy tries to make a move while they're stuck behind Justin.
My guess is he's not going to try to go around the outside of the carousel like Jonathan did.
All right, Justin's going to let by Jonathan, and Justin's going to
Ooh.
clip.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jonathan didn't know he was going to tag him in the corner there.
Looks like we have Jordy in the comments.
Yeah, sorry you couldn't make it tonight. Hope you all having a good time. We are, Jordan, but we definitely want to have you back. But don't forget, you can always drop one round.
Yeah, you
so
drop
you're,
one round,
You're
so
not,
don't be
you're not out of the
discouraged.
race. So
As these two are just battling into.
get tight corners there.
Jonathan was saying sorry to Ricky, and Cy he's still saying sorry. He's
I don't
flicking
think
him
that.
off.
I don't think that's a sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry.
He still looks a little angry. But he held his spot. Cy's behind him.
Lots of pressure on Jonathan tonight. Cy, calm, cool, collective back there, just handling the car smooth as possible.
And Jonathan was here for boost, so he does have that advantage, a little bit of an advantage.
He did get to try as he pokes his nose down there, but not going to make it happen. Three minutes to go, 54 laps on the board.
Yeah. A lot of racing.
Your top 7 on the lead lap as of right now. Check up on Miles Braxton, who just had somebody in front of him that going to get a pass in turn 1.
Looks like Clinton was able to pass Miles. That was probably from the pits.
Yeah, Clinton running in 6th. Well, actually, was that a pass for position then? Because is this going to score Miles up in 6th?
No, Miles will be 7.
I was looking
saying,
to try to
I
see
think.
where Clinton is on track. You got Cy and Jonathan up there.
It looks like that was him that just passed the start-finish line. Yeah, so he's almost, looks like after he's pretty close to lapping Miles.
Okay, so almost
So
a lap
halfway,
down.
halfway through is a lap ahead. What the heck?
Yeah, how does this happen? Katie Wise,
Katie Wise is in the chat saying she has to catch her father.
driver the number 27.
No texting and driving, Katie. Come on. So it looks like Jonathan and Cy are going to be behind in traffic. They're just going to push Jackson out of the way. And now they're back into more traffic behind, I want to say, Chris. Jonathan is driving very aggressively because he does not want to give that spot up. He's like, I don't care what I do. I'm not letting Cy take the advantage here.
He lost it and he wanted it back. I think you had it backwards, by the way. Jonathan was the one who practiced boost the other night.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I thought
he
you
has
said
the
Cy.
advantage.
I thought you said Cy. Okay, Matt heard you wrong.
Looks like that's going to give Jonathan a little more room of comfort as Cy did get held up a little bit. We got a minute to go. It's about 2 laps.
PJ Mannypenny, who finished 8th in the championship in the last series, has dominated the B main tonight. It looks like he will have no problems coming to the checkers first tonight. We'll find out momentarily, as I'm sure white flag is going to be out.
Yeah, he should have gotten white flag already. Maybe no white flag. Maybe just checkered flag for today. It looks like Armand's getting ready to wave it.
He'll be waiting for the leader. And let's go ahead and catch with PJ Mannypenny overhead as he rounds. And there he goes. He throws his hands into the air, takes the B main for the first round.
Awesome. And Katie comes right behind him in
right
second.
Behind.
Followed by Jonathan, Cy, and Josephine.
He was awfully close on that finish there. Katie was coming full bore down the front straightaway. He let up.
Yeah.
They could have seen a pass for the lead.
That would have been intense.
As the rest of the field crosses, there's Clinton Matthews, and then everybody else.
He did get beat by Josephine. Come on, Clinton. We'll get her next month.
Hang on. Jonathan, I missed that. Sorry. He motioned to the camera, but I missed it. Good showing from Miles.
Yeah.
His first endurance race.
We'll see you back next month.
Maybe.
Oh, he might as well. You already started. Got to finish it now.
Right there.
I suppose.
Or we'll just take endurance to Washington.
That's what? I was going to say that would be fun, but that would be a huge challenge.
Pack it all up.
Yeah, sure. Let's
all
do
the
it.
carts and everything.
Let's do it.
Travel across the country for it.
We need to take the carts. We need to take batteries. We need to take the telemetry. We need to take our wireless network. We need to take our live stream equipment.
And Owen.
Owen,
can't forget about Owen.
Definitely Owen.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sounds like a plan. I guess we'll add that to the calendar. We don't have any points to cover tonight because there aren't our points yet.
Yeah.
So that's easy. Let's see if we got this. Another father-son combo there. Jackson and Justin working it out. Jackson looks like he worked pretty hard tonight.
His face is almost as red as his helmet.
That gives you a good indication of just how hard these drivers work. There's our track workers tonight. Hi, guys. Thanks for working so hard for us tonight.
They don't even know they're on camera.
Not yet. Checking telemetry to figure out which batteries we can use.
This looks like, PJ's ready. PJ is ready. He has
Awesome.
his headset on, microphone in his hand.
Do we still have Zach? Okay, cool.
Zach, yes.
Oh, we got PJ in the exact same spot we usually have him, so yeah, go ahead and bring up his mic and then fit this out. PJ, we got a little concerned that you were you let off the throttle a little early there at the end. Did you see how close that was?
Yeah, I was trying to see how close she was, and I knew I still had some boost left. So both karts that I had weren't very fast, but I was just trying to make the best of it and keep lap traffic in between us.
Didn't seem like you had any problems with it tonight, but yeah, going across the finish line, I don't know if you knew how close that was at the end.
No, not at the very. Well, yeah, I knew she was coming, but I had plenty of.
I don't know. On our timing system, it showed like a tenth of a second. So
yeah.
I don't know. We'll go back and watch it. But
Awesome.
What did you think of the new boost tonight?
Well, it would have been better if we could have checked it outside because
Yeah.
yes, you could definitely feel it, but there was. I think there's only really one spot you can really hit it, and and then you better be ready here at turn 1, or you could have some problems.
Yeah, just send you into that barrier for sure.
Oh yes, without a doubt.
Yeah. So I don't think you've missed an endurance race yet, correct?
No, that is correct.
We're now going into season 7, and this is your track record is perfect. What keeps you coming back?
Well,
putting up with all our shenanigans.
You get over it. Like tonight, I knew I was going to be close to the A, towards the end of the A, because I believe it was Xander had me by a thousandth of a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what was going on with Dom out there, but, and then that kicked me to the B main, so,
Yeah, unfortunately, Dom had a problem with both cars for boost for some reason. We understood the first one, but the second one, it looks like some sort of mechanical failure on it, unfortunately. But otherwise,
right. But other than that, I'm going to say that's all on you, James, for the upkeep that you keep on the carts, because otherwise I wouldn't be coming back.
Oh, okay, it's for the good thing. I thought you were going to say that the boost was my fault, but
no. I was referring back to the question you had asked prior to that. But
cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. We appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
We appreciate you being here every race, and I assume, if we jump to conclusions here a little early, we'll probably see you guys back in the 12 hours next year.
Well, we're hoping.
Yeah.
We're working on things,
At least this year we know it's coming, and we've got more time to prepare and that kind of stuff.
That is true.
I guess that's all. So I don't have any other questions for you. I was trying to think of something smart to say about Katie, but I've run out.
I thought she was going to sneak in here too. But
Katie was in the comment section saying that she has to catch you during the race. So.
She texting and driving again?
Yeah.
I told her about that.
Well, that's why she finished second. Just
there you go. That's why she finished second.
Thanks, Pete.
See, kids, texting and driving will make you finish second. Let that be a lesson to you.
Thanks, PJ. Love seeing you.
Yep.
Have a good night.
All righty.
Oh, I should have. We could still try to call Pons.
You could call him right now. It's going to probably take a little bit for it to boot up. And then they have to reconnect. As David knows, and he's saying call.
Okay, he does say call me. Hang on.
How do you do that? I think that's so sweet.
I have to pair.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Uno momento, please.
Hopefully we don't distract him before we start.
He won't mind if we do. Oops, that's the wrong. Don't want to call the wrong David. So what you waiting for?
Hi, James.
What's going on?
I don't know, man. I don't know what we're waiting for here. This could be a amazing opportunity. I wish I had a camera. This would be even better.
We know your mom is rooting for you back here. Oh, sorry, I got to talk into the phone. So.
I bet she is.
I guess
I was more concerned about the random girl I matched with on Match today to watch me. I gotta win this race for her, man. I gotta win this race for her.
All right, well, don't lose concentration because you're probably about to go green. They just started the clock.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear Armand or I can't hear them yelling. So
we'll call you in the middle of the race. How about that?
Busy.
What are they doing?
That's fine. They're too busy yelling. They're too busy yelling at Xander. It's fine.
Oh.
They're trying to make sure he can see the flag or something.
Well, the clock is running, so they gotta go.
And I can hear Dom screaming too. Waiting on the green. Come on.
They're using
Apparently,
flags.
there we go.
There we go.
We'll just let David call
That's
the
what
action.
happened as David's going to take the inside on Dom. And Dom's going to hold him off.
I was going to say, I hope that doesn't happen. We've had enough of that.
Alex Eckelberry got spun sideways when he was going through turn 1. Now he's going side by side. I think that was with
Giovanni.
No, the number 14.
That's Giovanni.
Oh yeah, it is Giovanni with a white helmet. Okay, yeah.
Not sure what David's yelling at, but he's yelling.
I like that. That boost is spicy. Spicy boost.
He must have forgot it was there.
We're watching other action from Mark Davis, I believe, in the 22. He really pushed the issue there as they're going to go 2 cars wide into turn 4 back there, mid-pack. And you've also got Tyler Stevenson, who's commanding the field, and he's going to lead on the second lap. Anthony and David Pons, your top 3. No changes in position so far.
That's me.
Don't look behind you, David, because you've got Gavin Patterson in the number 9 who's bearing down on you, and he will.
Hey, don't. Hey, you're not allowed to help me. Don't
Oh, that's right.
We're not helping you.
That's against the rules.
Against the rules. We'll call you in a little bit and check up on you, okay? Bye.
Okay.
He's just giggling. Oh, man.
Boost is spicy.
Yeah, I wonder what happened in the beginning. Doesn't look like we've had many passes. I see Jensen trying to make. Jensen was able to get past Mason. Mason has dropped 2 spots here.
I missed Dawn's comment, but she's saying hey. And somebody rooting for Anthony. Second spot, car number 1. What's going on? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do the replay.
Yeah. This could be a amazing
What is that?
opportunity.
Just take that off.
Wait, David's still on the phone?
That's the live stream delay through my phone. Just gotta kill it.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Tyler's just throwing down some super fast times, and Mason's going to try to make a pass on Mark. He pulls off, so Mark's going to be able to defend him there. So it looks like David is in a battle right now with Gavin and Anthony. Looks like I saw Gavin on the side of David. Oh, sounds like someone just spun. Oh, we do. Mark got spun out in the back. Looks like that was Mason that spun him. That's going to affect Mark's time.
Yeah, Mark's starting 8th, but he's currently in 8th, so that's Jensen moving up from 9th into 7th
Mason
so far.
dropping down behind Aiden.
Check up overhead from Anthony Narowski in the green shirt.
I was about to say, where's Tyler?
Tyler checked out.
He's already 4 minutes in.
Almost 2 seconds gap between the two, first and seconds. What you need?
You gonna take the comment off?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, you can leave it up there.
Paying too much attention.
From Anakin and Go Xander. Xander's got a lot of people rooting for him in here, and Xander is sitting in 13th. The only way up is can't really go back.
What a gap. Tyler Stevens has really pulled out from the rest of the field.
He's consistently running 24s.
Dave Patterson not wanting to leave Dave in front. I was trying to make an analogy to Dave and Dave, but not trying to let him leave the party here.
No, it's Gavin.
Oh, sorry. Yep, I knew that was going to get me.
Gavin is right on David. And then he's going to try his best to make the pass. Probably here.
And they look so similar.
Yep, he's going to try to. Nope, he's not. He doesn't have enough.
Strong on the brakes into turn 1.
And David's one of those veteran racers. It's going to take a lot to get past him.
He can sense from the side of the car when that car comes up beside him. So far, Jensen Janda doing the best on the start, moving up those 2 spots. Let's see, Aiden Harbaugh currently running in the 9th position. He started in 10th, and Alex Eckelberry losing out keeping his spot so far.
Yeah, it looks like Mason's taking a big hit. He's starting in 7th and dropping all the way to 12th.
But the Giovanni, as we saw earlier on the pass, he has moved up.
Yeah, he's
from
moved up
12th
3.
All the way up to 9th.
So there we see Alex.
Alex has got, looks like Mason right in front of him. Yep, and then Xander and Aiden, this whole battle back at the back of the
looks
field.
like Xander was able to make a couple passes there. As Xander's up into 11th. Not sure what happened there, but Alex has dropped towards the very back.
He's still hanging with them as they were fighting it out, but now they're going to drop back in line. Check with the gap ahead for Mark Davis. Mark Davis coming down the front straightaway. He is clear in front and behind.
He's kind of just off in his own world right there. He's put down good times. And
so be watching that gap to Giovanni because he's got the white helmet behind Mark. And like we said, he's moved up quite a few. So we'll watch this gap between the 14 and the 22.
as Tyler is able to best his time again.
That train behind them of Aiden, Xander, and Mason still nose to tail. Xander tries to take the defensive line into one down the middle. Mason's going to have to go around the outside the long way.
And it looks like Dominic, from what I saw, is caught up to David and Gavin.
But look at Alex Eckelberry. He almost had a position or a nose in on Mason, but had to back out.
So he's going to take the inside in turn one, and he's able to get past.
But that's going to give Mason inside, not far enough.
Now the switchbacks, it's not going to be enough.
I wonder if because the heavy braking zone into one that complicates the turn two setup.
Here we go. We got Gavin and Dom side by side. Or Gavin and David. David's able to hold Gavin off. As Dave has caught up to them too.
Those are positions.
David goes a little wide out of the carousel.
Positions 3, 4, 5, and 6 right there on your screen. So basically two groups of people on track. You got these guys up in the front and these guys back in the back.
Yeah, you can see David's trying to take the defensive line. As Alex and Mason are going to fight.
That's a good time
to hit the boost. He might be able to hit the boost. Nope, he kind of got jarred sideways there.
Veteran braking maneuver there. He knew he didn't have enough up on Mason's car, and this is going to allow him a little bit more room, but this is going to push him on the outside of 20 or 4.
Yep. That was a good cutoff by Mason there. Mason's flying out there.
That's going to... Oh, I thought Alex was going to pit.
Tyler.
No, okay. I thought he was going to dip off in the pits.
And Tyler's in the mix of things.
Blue flag already with Tyler Stevenson leading the field.
Now, if you're Tyler, you don't want to be held up too much by these guys because Anthony could gain some time. We'll see. Giovanni has caught right up to Mark, and Giovanni's going to go for the pass. There he is. Giovanni's got another pass. Wow, he's all the way up in 8th.
Textbook pass right there.
4 spots.
A little surprised Giovanni's sitting up in the booster seat like that.
Is that me? I was just about to say he kind of looks like Nathan while he's driving. Like they just look alike.
The same as Gavin and David look the same.
They do. They're hunched over, and Gavin and
Gavin's got the booster seat as well, and he's sitting up about as high as Dave is.
Yeah, and then Nathan and Giovanni, they kind of just sit back a little bit with their arms more straight. Those 4s still just bumper to bumper.
And we have not had anybody with pit stops yet.
As Dom's going to try to take the inside there, but it's not going to help him. We haven't had any pits. Oh, boy. 10 minutes down and no pits.
Probably because you don't want to get
Maybe
out.
they all forgot.
Well, no, you don't want to get out early because you need to use your boost.
Yeah. Never know. If they all forgot, then PJ would win.
No, yeah.
Oh, Gavin's going to take David's inside. I think Gavin's got it, but David's going to smack him.
This time Gavin's going to have the advantage. Yep.
Gavin was able to get it as Dom slides into David, and that's going to push David out wide to let Dave pass.
First pit stop, number 26, and that'll be Alex Eccleberry.
I want to say David got the short end of the stick there from Dom, but as David's going to come into the pits as well and switch out of that cart, get new boost, get back out there. As Dom waves to David saying sorry, probably.
Or thanks.
Or he flicked him off. Who knows? This Tyler is just cruising.
The man in the blue helmet, your leader, car number 32. He's hit 27 laps, and there's Anthony right there. That's the gap between first and second. The driver right behind Anthony here, that is Aiden Harbaugh. He has come in to the junior league and started to just move up on the points. He didn't get started until later in the season this year, so he's still being held down as far as the overall standings, but he is winning tons and tons of races in the junior leagues. Now stepping up into the adult karts tonight. What better way to do that than to run a 30-minute race?
Yeah, and we did a junior endurance race as well over during the 6 hours, and I think he was top 3. I'm not sure which place.
I think he was second in the Rising Stars.
Yeah.
Yep.
As Dave and Dom are going to battle it out there.
They've switched back to the 4th and 5th positions. Learning the new helmets of the Pattersons tonight.
Looks like we have somebody else into the pits, and that's going to be Xander.
Dom continuing to apply pressure.
And Gavin's slowly chasing down Anthony. Once Gavin got around David, he shot out of there.
This track configuration is the same one we run for the 12 hours when teams rack near or over 1,500 laps on this very small circuit. Obviously, that's a team event race, but if you're looking at these guys going, wow, they're just constantly turning back and forth, yeah, that's the physicality of it. It's a very short track, but it's very physical. Go ahead and keep following those guys, Zach, because we're just seeing if anything's going to happen between those two.
Looks like Anthony's into the pits. So that will give Gavin second place, and Dave and Dom fighting for third as of right now. I feel like Dom really wants to make the move, but he doesn't want to mess up. He gets really close to the bumper of Dave around some of these turns.
We'll break away for just a second for Mark Davis. He's still got open track space in front.
Yeah, he's held his position, 7th place still. He's doing a great job.
Communications are allowed for this race, so he's most likely got Grandpa's voice in his ear. At least he traditionally does.
I remember Giovanni was setting up new cardos with his helmet.
Yeah, Zach, find Giovanni for us when we cut back. We'll find how he's maneuvering the field. Currently stored in 6th, so he should be close to Jensen.
There he is. Looks like we got 2 people that just ran into the pits, and that's going to be... Don't know.
No.
Gavin?
9 and 36.
Gavin's one of them. I'm not sure who was 36.
Quite amazing for Giovanni starting in 12th position and moving up
Aiden.
6 positions already.
Yes.
Now he's just going to focus down and crank out these laps when he doesn't have anybody else around him. He does have Tyler Stevenson back behind him, though.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting throughout this season where he's going to sit. I know when we all ran, we were all right there in the top 7. And Tyler gets best his time again.
24-6. There's young Aiden getting the pedal extenders and the booster seat tonight. We'll follow him around on the car 16.
He's off.
He's now going to be released.
And Gavin's going to be able to go. It looks like Gavin might have been a couple seconds behind there as he does come out right behind. I want to say, is that Anthony? In the green?
That is, yeah, Anthony's in the green. I didn't see the spacing, though. Yeah, he's going to be right in front of Anthony.
As Xander's trying to make a pass, he does make a pass on Alex. That is for position.
One of the veterans with the brand new rookie at the helm.
He's going to let Anthony by there.
13 dives off. That'll be Dom D'Angelo in the pits.
These guys are doing really good. We got about 11 and a half minutes left.
You know, young Aiden is moving from a car where he keeps his foot on the throttle the entire lap, never lifts off, to something that's not only physically bigger, but requires that constant lifting and a little bit of braking because the car is so much faster. Doing a fantastic job at adjusting to this. You know, setting a lap time this last time by was at 26.2, and we'll see when he goes across the line this time. 26.1. Rivaling the veterans. Great to see young drivers involved with this.
28, about 1. 28.
So that's going to sort Jensen Janda up to number 2. Starting in 9th, this possibly give him some opportunity to run before dipping the cart.
How did Jensen get past Dave?
That's a good question. He must have made a pass on track. I don't see other way around it.
Yeah. Do we have Jensen anywhere? There he is. Huh. Yeah, and Dave just comes into the pits, so. Jensen's doing really well. He's passed a couple people. As it looks like there's Giovanni right behind him. It looks like Jensen's going to come into the pits, and now it just leads us to Tyler, Mark, and Mason, I think, that still need a pit.
Okay, so this will be interesting to see how he sorts out after the pit stop then.
Is David's going to get around Mark. Now Mark and Xander are going to be neck to neck. Xander's going to get past Mark.
I know he's showing hands, but that's the way the freight train will move. As people get by you there.
Or maybe that's Mason. That's Xander. Mason.
All right, so we've got a pit stop here. This is Jensen. He's going to be driving the number 4 now. As he's waiting to be released, that clock timing down, and we'll see where he sorts out in this field to see just how many people he passed.
Yeah.
Feels like an eternity sitting there waiting for 10 seconds.
No, this is good. It looks like he's going to come out almost right behind Gavin and them.
Go ahead and follow them, Zach, because we'll see where he sorts out. There
Right
he goes.
behind David. Oh, no, that's
Xander.
Xander.
Yep.
Okay, so then wow. He's going to be right behind Gavin. He's jumped up a lot, too.
Yeah, because that puts Xander's basically a lap down, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so right now we technically have Anthony, Gavin, Jensen, Dom, Dave, David.
There you go. So he sorted out in 6th position. Yeah, after starting 12th. So
it looks like Dave is falling back as Giovanni and David both passed Dave.
And there's your leader, Tyler Stevenson's.
Tyler's into the pit. Mason's into the pit. And that leads us to Mark Davis needing the pit.
So basically it's going to make him if he can get around before Tyler does, it'll make him the leader of the race for that short period of time.
Take a picture. You did it. Oh, yeah. Tyler still has 25 seconds left into the pit. If he pushes it, he might be able to make another one.
Somebody said there was something wrong with Dave's timing, and I think that might give us an answer to what we were confused about
Yeah,
earlier.
I would just really watch where he's finishing and stuff, because I would just watch him.
There's Tyler releasing.
Right behind Mark Davis.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep going, Mark. As Gavin sets the fastest lap with a 24.654. As Mark comes into the pits. And Giovanni's going to pass Tyler.
Smart move by Tyler in a way because he knows he can let him go.
Yeah. He's a whole lap ahead. I guess we'll just...
But it doesn't look like Giovanni wanted to pass him. They went back on the opposite direction.
So to me, I would say it looks like David is in front of Dom here. So Dave should be... Well,
So
I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
I don't know that I see the error. So if it is for Dave Patterson,
They're on the same lap.
Yeah, they're on
Look.
the same lap. So
It's doing that thing where every time he passes, it's just going to keep dropping him. It's going to drop him up and then drop him down, which means
it's based on his lap count.
Yeah, but I think we'll know because he's on the same lap and he's ahead of him, but technically he's behind him. See how now he's 4 down from Dom, but when he passes the line, he's going to drop up. That just means
they not get the car changed
somebody
fast
put
enough.
the wrong cart number in.
They basically missed a lap for
Yeah.
him then.
So we'll just have to watch and see where he finishes out here. We know he's where Dom is.
Gonna push into all kinds of traffic as we go on board with Alex Eccleberry looking in the back of 15. I believe that's Mark Davis.
As Alex is going to be able to beat him to that. Nice job, Alex. Great pass. As Mark, he probably has some cold tires, so.
Bunch of cars all bottlenecked back there. We just got under 5 minutes remaining. Tyler still assuming the lead of the race, followed by Anthony and Gavin. Jensen Janda doing a great job of moving up through this race, and then Dom DeAngelo holding on to his 5th spot that he started in.
You know, him and Jensen and Gavin's both moved up 5 spots.
And then by the time it's all sorted out, that puts Giovanni right in 8th. Give or take David Patterson's
Yeah,
lap.
Dave should be 5th place right now. So put him up 5th and drop everybody down 1. Is what I would say. Which is fine because Alex was in the back of this race. He was 13th, and now he's all the way back up to the 9th position. Great job, Alex. So we got about 3.5 minutes to go. Tyler is just cruising along. It looks like Gavin is pretty close to Anthony here. Gavin could catch him.
Just checking to see everybody, I think, through Eckleberry are on the lead lap. As we'll ride on board with Mark Davis. He's got his YouTube sticker back there, so look for that video to be posted momentarily a few days out from this one. You'll be able to watch from a first-person point of view.
Wait a second, I think I see something wrong.
What are you looking at?
When they cross the line on our screen here, is that like pretty accurate to the time switching, or is there a delay? Since I think Anthony's in Gavin's car. Because when Anthony crossed the line, Giovanni's thing did a lap.
So Giovanni.
So you'll
okay,
see Anthony coming around.
So follow.
Oh, okay. Well, they're right by each other. Never mind. That might make sense. But watch. See who this goes for. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was wrong. Looks normal.
So Anthony's basically almost catch up.
He's right by.
A lap down.
Yeah,
a lap
Giovanni.
down.
So yeah. Minute to go. Tyler gets fastest lap. This is now where you got to battle for that last couple points here.
Look for him, Zach. He's going to come through turn 4 right there. Yeah, he's got gap now, so this is where he likes to set those fast laps because he knows the car's warm. We'll watch to see if it makes an evident boost through here. It looks like possibly, yes.
Yeah, you can see him
diving for the corner.
Oh, and now he's going to... Okay, well, you got the white flag, so... Here he comes. The winner of the last series.
Pretty dominating performance tonight. The man in the blue helmet. And if they come to the checkered flag here, it'll be...
Yep.
Did he flag it at him?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'd hope so.
That'll put Tyler Stevenson, the winner of the first race in season number 7. As we say, picking up right where he left off.
Yes, and if we could just see where Dave finished on the stream, it looks like Dave is going to finish 5th there.
Yeah, follow the start-finish line, Zach.
Oh.
Because that'll be important.
It's already over. It's all right.
Sound like multiple people diving for the start-finish line.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going to do Tyler, Anthony, Gavin, Jensen, Dave, Dom, David, Giovanni, and then the bottom half of Alex, Mark, Xander, Mason, and Aiden.
So slotting Dave Patterson into 5th. Okay. Just basically one above Pons. You're going to swap him with Pons, right?
What?
Dave Patterson's going to move up to 6.
No,
You said.
Dave's in 5th. He's in front of Dom.
Oh, you're going to move him up 2 spots. Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like he's telling Jensen right now. As we're spotting on them right now. Xander saying, I didn't try to keep it clean.
Yeah. I'm looking as he lifts Aiden from the car. Looks like it was a pretty physically demanding race.
Yeah, I mean,
But he made it. He made it.
He
All
made it.
63 laps of it. Even on the last lap, it registered was at a 25.7, so keeping tremendous pace. What a way to jump in and run an endurance. We'll interview Tyler possibly, I guess, but run out of questions to ask him. Did you run a good race? Yes. Did you run fast? Yes. Did you run the fastest lap? Yes. I didn't see anybody else trigger fastest lap, did you?
no, I'm pretty sure Tyler was able to get it.
So close, though. I mean, 25.624. Anthony did a 6.95.
And Gavin got 25.654.
Does one of you guys want to talk on the stream like always? Sure. I mean, that works. I can grab 2 headsets.
We never called David back.
I know. I thought about it, but based on his position, I didn't want to distract.
There you go. Just share these amongst the group. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a group interview.
Are we interviewing as a group so that way Tyler can't move?
Well, they should run out of questions to ask Tyler. He's over here so often.
I have the mic now.
Okay, good. Good, Anthony. Man, you were so close on the fastest lap. You were 9, 8, 7.
Well, we all were.
700ths, yeah,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
The top 3, we were really battling. I think the difference for me came down to I was just a little bit off with the first kart. It didn't want to turn right. It would plow on right.
Well, in a clockwise direction, that's a problem, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. So on average, I was just a hair off where I felt I should have been running. And
Well,
where I was running with 6, I felt pretty good with 6. So I was shocked.
Yeah, and you still hold on to second. So
Yeah. I was trying to get there.
Zach,
Trying to make
our
it
picture's
happen.
over his face, so thanks. Let's interview Tyler because he's the winner. But
All right.
I said we already interviewed him at the beginning, so I don't know. Tyler, tell us something interesting about your race that we didn't know.
This is a funny one. 32, the steering was really light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really light, and I loved that. And then I got in 21. It was really heavy.
Yeah.
We're glad we could give you a direct opposite.
So I got a nice workout, I got my first 40-some laps in a kart that I liked.
We
pretty
saw you
light.
cruising out there for a long time in that car.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Mostly because it was light. I wasn't I
Yeah, it's
like that.
demanding.
And unfortunately, there's 2 cars that have that rack setup that makes the steering light, 19 and 32.
Yeah.
And we saw what happened to 19 earlier, and the boost wasn't working. So
Yeah, I got in 21. I was like, oh my goodness.
yeah, it's back to real steering, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the way the cars usually feel.
And especially being on this indoor track, it was a workout. A lot
And
more than people would think.
And we saw you do your typical tactic. You were probably waiting until you got clear track space to set your fastest lap.
To be honest, I didn't
Were you
think
trying?
I was trying. I didn't think that lap was going to be the fastest.
No.
Yeah.
The one after that, when we caught up with you on camera, you would kind of dive bomb turn 1. That didn't end up being faster. So
Yeah.
something about the previous one was much better. Yeah.
It really does make a difference.
Do you like the new boost?
I love the new boost. Yeah.
Gavin got Jensen before the line. Dave got Jensen before the line on that final boost with no boost.
On the final lap?
The final corner.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, when we did boost night, it was really fun. So the boost is awesome.
Good. Well, congratulations on the win. Anthony, congratulations on second. Let's talk to Armand.
Thank you.
I'd like to clarify something.
Oh,
really
yes.
Quick.
What would you like to clarify?
It was not that kart 1 is bad.
Okay. Thanks.
It was a good kart.
Thanks, Anthony.
I was having issues.
I
getting
noticed
to
you
turn
said it.
right.
You said it that way.
Okay, just making sure.
We took it that way. Thank
All
you.
right,
Appreciate
all right,
it.
good. Yep.
Hey, head that off to Armand real quick. I just want to talk to him on stream.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what'd you think?
I thought it was a great race.
Yeah?
I think the boost definitely made a difference in passing opportunities. Everybody stayed clean for the most part, a couple contacts, but
yeah.
And then we saw the last corner pass there from Dave on Jensen.
Yeah, I don't know if we saw that. Just
Oh, you guys missed that?
yeah.
Oh no.
We were trying to figure out if Dave was in a different position than what he
Yeah.
scored. It looks like maybe they didn't get this transponder switch fast enough.
So I was looking at it like 5 laps before. It did switch and it was calculating the laps, but for some reason he would trigger and then still get bumped three positions behind.
Yeah,
It's very
it's
strange.
weird when sometimes that happens. So what? Dave finished 4th, is what you're saying?
Yes, Dave 4.
You said he
it's,
passed Jensen,
Yep, on the right on the line. I mean, it was.
and Jensen knows that, right? He
Yeah,
saw
Jensen
him.
knows that.
Okay.
Everybody knows that. Yeah, I talked to both of them afterwards.
Awesome.
We reviewed the instant replay too, especially with Dave's telemetry issue.
Yeah.
Yep, we got a lot of people who are rooting for Mark Davis, and I'll put their comments up on the window here. And go David at the very end. And that'll pretty much take us to the end of the broadcast. Thanks, everybody, for following along. Armand, thanks for being the race director. And thanks, as always, to our hardworking crew that makes these races possible. We hope to see you guys here in about a month for round number 2. Have a good night, everybody.